Hello students, hope you all fine. Students, in previous class we have learnt the first poem All Things Bright and Beautiful. In that poem we have studied what are the things that God has created. God has created creatures. I told you creatures means living beings and flowers, birds. Even God has given them glowing colors, mountains, rivers, sunset, sunrise, then cold wind in the winter, and pleasant summer sun, then ripe fruits, and even God has given us eyes. Then God has given us lips to say something. This everything we have learnt in previous class. Today we shall begin your first poem of English, All Things Bright and Beautiful. In this video, we will discussing about grammar part. Speech marks or punctuation marks. Speech marks. The word punctuation is taken from the Latin word punctum. Punctum means point. Punctuation refers to the right point being put at the right place. Why we are using the punctuation marks? We are using these punctuation marks at the right place and in order to make reading and understanding clearly. In orderly, we are putting these punctuation marks to make reading and understanding clearly. Then precise and understandable. That sentence should be understandable. For that reason, we are using these punctuation marks. Some of these marks of punctuation are as follows. First one full stop, second one comma, then third one mark of interrogation or question mark, then fourth one mark of interjection or exclamation mark, then fifth one inverted commas or quotation marks, then sixth one apostrophe. These all marks are very important to study in this grammar part. Now we will study one by one. Full stop. The full stop marks the end of a sentence. When we are using the full stop, at the end of the sentence, we are using the full stop. The sentence can be either be a declarative or an imperative statement. It is also known as a period. Whether it may be a declarative, whether it may be a imperative. After ending the sentence, we have to put it a full stop. For example, my uncle lives in America. This is the sentence. After ending the sentence, we have to use here full stop. Then it is used to denote abbreviations and initials. For example, BCom. This is the abbreviation B dot com. Then whenever we are writing the MA, M dot A. Then B.Ed. Whenever we are writing the B.Ed, that time we have to write it like this B dot ed. Then when we will write the initial, that time we have to write like this A dot P dot then Shah. This Shah is a surname. Like this, we are using the full stop. In modern English, the full stop is not put after Mr., Mrs., Miss, Doctor because These abbreviations are considered as full spellings. Nowadays, in modern English, we are not putting the full stop after the Mr., Mrs., Miss, or Doctor because these all spellings shows full spellings. So, for that reason, we are not putting here or we are not using here full stop. Coming to the next, comma. Basically, the comma is used in writing to indicate the shortest pause between words. When we are using the commas, whenever we want to show the shortest pause between the words, that time we are using the commas. Then phrases or clauses in order to clarify the meaning. Why we are using this comma here? We wanted to clarify the meaning. For that reason, we are using the commas. It is not used in every place where we may pause when speaking. Thus, it is used. Every time we are not using this comma. When we will pause, when we will speaking, that time we will using the comma to separate a series of words in the same construction when we will writing in a same sentence. If we want to separate a series of words, that time we are using the commas. For example, he does not eat peaches, comma, pears, comma, pineapple or apple. Then I had a long, dull, tiring, and burdensome voyage. Then, to separate pairs of words connected by and, that time also we are using commas. Coming to the next one, mark of a interrogation or question mark. The question mark is used instead of a full stop. When we are using the question mark instead of a full stop, we are using the question marks at the end of a question asked. When somebody is asking the question, after ending the sentence, here we are not using the full stop because they are asking the question. So, for that reason, we have to use here the question mark. For example, have you seen my watch? Have you seen my watch? This is the question. After ending the question, we have to use here question mark. Whom do you want to speak to? Second one, whom do you want to speak to? After ending the question, here we have to use a question mark. The question mark is not put when the question is in the reporting speech or indirect speech. When we are not using the question mark, when the sentence is in indirect speech or in the reporting speech, that time we are not using question mark. For example, he asked when she would return. If the sentence is like this, then we are not using here question mark. Coming to the next, the mark of interjection or exclamation mark. The exclamation mark is used after interjections. The exclamation marks is used after interjection. Interjection means hurrah, wow, oh God, oh, alas. These all are interjections. After these interjections, we have to put it a exclamation mark. Then after praises, then and sentences expressing sudden emotion or wish. Whenever the sudden feelings, whenever suddenly we will feel emotion or suddenly we will become happy, that time also we are using the exclamation mark. For example, what a misfortune! Exclamation mark. Second one, hurrah! This hurrah shows the happiness. Then we have to use here exclamation mark. Then remaining sentence we won or we won the competition. Then coming to the next one, inverted commas or quotation marks. Inverted commas are used to enclose the exact words of a speaker whenever the speaker is telling something important or exact words. That words we have to write it in a double inverted commas. For example, Ramesh said, comma, this is the reporting verb. So after this, we have to put the double inverted commas. Then after putting the double inverted commas, we should write the first letter capital. I am going to see my cousin. After ending the sentence, we have to use full stop, then double inverted commas completed. Second example, Naina said, comma, she. That yes should be in capital letter because we are writing in double inverted commas. She is going to the college. The sentence is completed. Here we have to put it a full stop, then double inverted commas completed. Next, apostrophe. The apostrophe is used to show possession. Possession means it is indicating the ownership. For example, this is my uncle's laptop. This uncle is showing the possession, means ownership. This after uncle we have used here apostrophe, then yes. If the thing is belonging to the owner, then we have to use apostrophe, then yes. Then second one, this is my brother's book. Brother after we have used here apostrophe, then yes. Then book, then after ending the sentence we used here full stop. Now coming to your grammar part, read and learn. The exact words of the speaker are put in double inverted commas. Already I told you the exact words of the speaker, that words we have to write it in a double inverted commas. They are called speech marks. For that we will call here speech marks. The first letter in the speech marks is always capital letter. The first letter in the speech mark means whenever we are writing in double inverted commas, the first letter should be in capital. Then there is a comma after the reporting verb. After reporting, we should put it or we should use comma. Then remaining sentence. The quoted words begin with a capital letter. The quoted words should be in capital letter. The punctuation marks like full stop and interrogation marks are put before the ending double inverted commas. Before ending the double inverted commas, first we have to put it full stop and question mark. Which mark is necessary, that mark we have to put it, then only we can complete the double inverted commas. For example, he said, comma, double inverted comma, I, that I should be in capital letter, am going to school. Full point, then double inverted commas completed. Then second one, Raj said, comma, double inverted comma, R, that A should be in capital letter. Are you mad? Here they are asking the question. So here we have to use question mark, then double inverted commas, completed. Sanya said, comma, that Sanya said this is the reporting verb. Then double inverted comma, I, that I should be in capital letter. Like to eat ice cream, full point, then double inverted comma, completed. This is the reporting speech. Coming to the question number one. These all questions are there in your textbook. Question number one. Add the missing speech marks, rewrite the sentences. Here we have to add the speech marks and we have to rewrite these sentences by adding the speech marks, and while adding the speech marks we have to make a capital letters also. So for that reason we have to rewrite the sentences. So first one, A1. Sanya said there is an alien in Samir's backyard. Answer: Sanya said, comma, double inverted comma, there, that T should be in capital letter. There is an alien in Samir's backyard. After ending the sentence, we have to use here full stop, then double inverted commas, completed. B1. Nitin asked, what is an alien? Answer: Nitin asked, comma, double inverted comma, what? W should be in capital letter. Is an alien? Question mark and double inverted commas, completed, because here they are asking the question. What is an alien? This is the question. So here we have to use a question mark. Then after the question mark, we have to put a double inverted commas, completed. C1. Sanya whispered, it is a creature from another planet. Answer: Sanya said, Sanya whispered, comma, double inverted comma, it is a creature from another planet. Full point, then double inverted commas, completed. Already we learned that before ending the double inverted commas, we have to put a speech marks. Then D1. Nitin said, we must tell Samir about this alien. Answer: Nitin said, comma, double inverted commas, we must tell Samir about this alien. Full point, then double inverted commas, completed. Coming to the second question. Add the speech marks and other punctuation marks and rewrite the sentences. Here also we have to add the punctuation marks and we have to rewrite the sentences. A1. The doctor asked, how do you feel today? Answer: the doctor asked, comma, double inverted comma, how? The H should be in capital letter. How do you feel today? They are asking the question here. So here we have to use question mark. After the question mark, we have to put double inverted commas, completed. B1. Nandu said, I don't feel too well. Answer: Nandu said, comma, double inverted comma, I don't feel too well. Full point, then double inverted commas, completed. C1. Why don't you sit down? He said. Answer: double inverted commas. Why don't you sit down? Comma, double inverted commas, completed. He said, full point. Then D1. The doctor said, sister, help Mr. Nandu. Answer: the doctor said, comma, double inverted commas, sister, help Mr. Nandu, full point, then inverted commas completed. After Mr. here we have not used full point because this Mr. shows full spelling. In modern English, we are not using the full stop here. Coming to the third question, add speech marks wherever they are needed. Here in this question, only we have to add the speech marks. Here it is not necessary to rewrite the sentences. Coming to the A1, Simi and her mother baked fresh bread. That sentence, as it is, you all should write it. After ending the sentence, which mark is necessary, that mark you all have to put it. Means here we have used full stop. Then B1, mother said, comma, double inverted commas, Simi, let's eat the bread, full point, then double inverted commas, completed. C1, Simi said, comma, double inverted comma, yes, mother, that Y should be in capital letter. After the mother, again we have to put it a comma. We will make sandwiches. Full point, then double inverted commas completed. Then D. O. That O is a interjection. Then before the O, we have to write double inverted commas. Then exclamation mark. That's a good idea, comma, double inverted commas completed, said mother. Children, I hope you all have understood today's class. In next class, I will explain you the second lesson. Thank you, children.